Hello, welcome to Procurement Talks. Today we are here with Mr. Gurunath Kulkarni from Baudouin. He is going to talk to us about the DG sets trends in India. Sir, thank you so much for talking to B2B Purchase. Good to see you here in Bauma Expo India. Sir, can you please talk about the kind of solutions you are displaying here at Bauma?
See, in Bauma, typically what we are displaying is our complete range. Okay, our complete range is all about in the current standards. The CPCB 4 Plus up to 800 kilowatt has been displayed here. So it is a newly launched product. Secondly, we have also displayed, I think, the medium large engine. I will not say it is a large engine. It's a medium large engine. Okay, it's a 12M55. So if you can see, there is the smallest, I won't call it the smallest, but there is the smallest engine to the medium biggest engine. That's what we have displayed. So I think the entire range, is something which is going to give us a lot of benefits. And if you see our this year performance, I think we should be somewhere near 15 to 16% market share. That's where we are. And where we are good at is basically from 4M09 to 16M55. So that's the kind of range we are talking about. And that's the industry requirement today. If you ask me what is happening in India, I think people continue to talk about renewables, continue to talk about new, technology, hydrogen, fuel cell, all of that. But at the same time, I am hearing this for last 3 years. If you ask me as an organization, are we ready? We are 100% ready. Only we are waiting for industry to adopt and whether that technology, renewable or anything, is affordable. The moment it starts telling us that this is affordable, I think we should be able to bring it very quickly, better than a lot of other people. I'm not saying others don't have, they might be having. I'm not aware about it. So, and then people also talk about how long the diesel engine will last in this particular segment. See, my assessment tells me that if you look at our planning commission, I think it has very clearly said that they are going to invest 25 lakh crore rupees into investment. It's called front-led investment. It doesn't need any FDI, it doesn't need anything. It's a front-led investment. So in a front-led investment, what happens is that the speed of the projects is very, very fast. And that we all can experience it, we can see it. And therefore, when there is a backup power required, because you talk about infrastructure, be it a bridge, be it a road, be it a tunnel, be it a metro, you talk about anything, be it a convention center, be it a data center, be it a e-commerce. I think, this industry is going, I don't want to give just a credit to the team for achieving what we have done so far. But at the same time, we also have to give credit that markets have been doing very, very well. Second, I think success of our product is all about, I think the technology. Because if you ask me what is your vision, I think it is going to be, we want to be the technology leaders in wherever we play. We don't have, anything which is not proven, given to customer. I don't think so. At the same time, when I talk about backup power, I think it is all about also how do you support. Because these are all critical applications. Metro. For example, we are sitting in a metro and there is a power situation. The generating set has to come up. The availability is not defined by percentage. It is decided by available when required. So that's my philosophy. That's our company's philosophy.
It makes sense and completely I'm with you in the observation what you mentioned about especially the acceptance of market for alternative solutions.
Yes.
And what do you think as a major challenge comes up for this industry to accept such solutions?
See, major challenge is the acquisition cost. Because acquisition cost is so high. And see, the other thing I think people might be telling you, people might have talked about it. India is a standby market. Our situation, I won't call it a surplus, but our power situation is enough. Genset don't run even 100 hours a year. So, I don't think they are contributing to the pollution what we see. But at the same time, with these new technologies coming in, be it stage 5 into construction machines, be it CPCB 4 plus into your power generation, I think the smoke which comes out, I don't think it is a smoke. It's a barely visible smoke. Okay. And if you look at the particulate matter, it is 4. It has been reduced by 90%. So I think fuels are better. The burning, if you have to achieve this kind of PM, what we call particulate matter results, I think you will have to, have a technology. So I think everybody is doing it. I am not saying that we only we are doing it.
Makes again, you mentioned about that we have sufficient power generation, and in recent years we see a great improvement in last mile delivery as well as the quality of power supplied. But still, in the areas of India, many pockets we are facing challenge of quality power as well as continuous power. I mean,
see, those pockets are typically still the village areas. Okay, so government is doing what? If you look at state of Maharashtra, state of Madhya Pradesh, what are they doing? Which are basically have an agriculture base, or even Punjab. I think government is telling them that I will give you solar power. You run your pump sets on solar. And therefore, whatever the free electricity, all that freebies are going, okay, to the farmers. It is essential. It is not that it is not essential. But I think government also significantly will gain. So at least I know, in the state of Maharashtra, they are giving solar submersible pump free. Use it. And they are putting a big solar this thing. So I think the power situation when you are talking about in a village or in a land or something of that sort, I think that is a luxury for them. This product is a luxury. That this product is not a need.
talking about this new launch product, I mean the product which is a display focus. What kind of market you aim to fulfill?
We have done two things. One, I think we have met or we have better than what has been expected from any manufacturer, okay, in terms of our emission. Secondly, we have also expanded our range downwards from because now people will say expanded and downwards. What is it? Downwards means we were present only up to certain range, say 250 kV. Now we have gone down to 62.5 kV. So the total market coverage will be around 20,000 units, but still this market is 1 lakh plus. And it becomes 1.2, 1.3, depending upon, if the telecom kicks off. So it's a cyclical.
So it's going to improve your market presence. In
market presence, volumes, market share, all that will happen.
talking about again this enhancement strategy what you have. Now we started adopting electric vehicles in many construction and infra projects as well. How your solutions complement this drive?
See, there are companies, uh, like for example, into construction space, who are actually started offering electric trucks. They started offering machines. Okay. And I think we don't play a role there. We don't play a role. But if you know Shandong heavy industry, from where we belong to or I represent in India, is basically also into equipment sales. So if you ask me whether do I have a equipment which can run on electric, answer is yes. Answer is yes. But in India, we have decided as a market that we don't want to, we want to be B2B. We don't want to be B2C. So it's a very tough market to be into B2C.
And we see regulations are getting formulated for better carbon emission economy.
Exactly. So CPCB 4 plus what has come in this segment is for that only. In stage 5 also they have got it. But what happens, I will tell you. These technologies push cost up of the equipment. Only fortunately, the prime mover, which is supposed to, emit, the emissions, they are basically, our engines. And cost of engine within that equipment doesn't go beyond 18 to 20%. So if you ask me, how do we look at the pricing of engines? Everybody looks at it. Is you have to be somewhere between 16 to 20% of the equipment, depending upon the size. That's how we are. So even the costs have gone up by 30%. It's for everybody. It's not only for us. It's for everybody. And now the equipment price was X. Now it is X plus 7. Why 7? Why not X plus 30? Because 30% of 18% is 5%.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. They may not look at it because they will say your engine has become very costly.
But you have a ROI calculator for that to communicate to your customers that this is the way how you will get end up with.
It is a mandate. No. See, one is a mandate. So you cannot sell a genset or you cannot buy a genset with older norms. So that's a norm of the government. Now, if you ask me what is ROI, unfortunately in the genset industry, because the power situation, the ROI calculation doesn't come into picture. Even if at all they want to run, if you want to achieve emissions, you have to have better fuel economy. Because what is emissions? What are you throwing out? You are throwing out unburnt fuel, no?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't control that, then your fuel economy is not going to be good. Your emissions are not going to be good. So they are correlated, but it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off.
I was about to come to that. Do you have any declared carbon, zero carbon strategy in place?
Yes. We are saying in next 30 years, we want to be, zero carbon. We want to be zero carbon. And in some places across the world, we are complying with it. We are complying with it. You see, I think, government is pushing and that's the right thing to, going forward for us, for our next generation, whatever you call. And then slowly what is happening because of these technological advancements, I think this IoT You know,
Yeah.
all those things are also playing a very big role.
In enhancing efficiency
Enhancing efficiency, because when anybody goes for a approval to Government of India, whom they have appointed agencies like ARAI, ICAT, many agencies, NEIL. So they will ask me to create a fault on the engine,
to measure that.
and then ask me, show me on your mobile whether the fault code has come. So I think it is driving the whole ecosystem.
It's very optimistic, but you are being one of the veteran, I mean, very experienced person from this industry. When you look at scenario globally, still we are far behind compared to developed economies, especially from the carbon emission perspective, right?
No,
It's absolutely
not now. Not now. See, what is stage 5 is Euro 5 or
Okay.
Euro 6. What is CPCB 4 plus is Euro 4. We are better. We are better. Up to 800 kilowatt, we are better.
That is surprising. I mean,
100%. See, why people who have global presence are able to bring products so quickly? Because they are already complied. China is BS6. We are also BS6. What has left is the compressors, the pumps, and the mining equipments. I think
there is still we face.
we have to do it. Because if you see, while you make a road or while you dig something, you will see excavators, right? Excavators are not emissionized engines.
Absolutely.
I think that is something
Even we have old generation equipments also in play. So how do you look at the retrofitting possibilities or the retrofitting market in India?
see. Retrofitting is possible, but I don't think, because as I told you, I only contribute 20% of the value. Okay, but significantly, it's a prime mover ultimately. So if somebody has kept the equipment in such a manner that repowering can help, we have a solid engineering team. We can go and do it. And see, one of the advantages what we have as a company or as a product line, that our base has not changed. What does that mean? Say for example, I was using an engine X centimeter into Y centimeter. That has not changed. The envelope has not changed. When envelopes are not changed, I think it is more easier for to adopt into a older equipment. That is what I would say.
So that is also a possible market which is emerging.
Today's trend is either a rental when there is an urgent need, or when there is a small time frame need, or they'll buy it.
Rental is also a significant segment.
Rental in India is significant, but on the smaller end. 15 kVAs, 20 kVAs, 30 kVAs. What goes with the Bharat, no? You can see the procession, right?
Yeah.
Going on the road. So on the procession, you can see that. So we are not present in that. And see, rental is again B2C. It's not B2B.
It's not
But my partners are doing it.
Mhm.
There are still companies which are going for rental. There were days in Chennai, in Bangalore, when I was working for the other company before. I think, say, customers like RMZ, customers like, all these IT companies, when they are coming up, everybody needed a rental power. Everybody. And even some people have done the calculation saying that anyway I would need a backup. So they will buy something which can run 24/7, and then once it is ready,
That's also a good business opportunity.
good business in the sense it is as good as selling a genset.
Yeah.
People have, what has not worked in India is basically, I think so, because of the mindset, is the boot concept. Build, operate, transfer.
And transfer, yeah.
So that, I don't think it has worked well.
So last question before we conclude this interaction is, what is new market can expect from you in coming days?
See, the new what we are thinking about is we want, first our priorities are expanding our capacity. The work is already going on because our current capacity for the larger engines is not enough for even next year. So I think that work has started 6 months before. We also putting up test facilities for larger engines like this, what we are displayed today. Because ultimately we want to make in India. Okay, it is very easier said than done. We want to make in India. Third thing is, we also want to make sure that we are not left behind in the technology space. Fuel cell, you need it, you need it. You want to run an engine on hydrogen, take it, sir. No problem.
It's very good to know, sir. And Kulkarni sir, thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.